There are many ways that my life has improved through running and with Parkrun, and it is all about community. Whatever mood I'm in, I know that Parkrun is going to make me feel better for at least that hour, an hour and a half, and you're going to be in the company of friends. Not only because you're going to meet them, but after that you're going to have a coffee and a chat. Actually probably get stuff off your chest as well. And that is what gets me out the door. You just turn up, it's that kind of environment. And because it's no stipulation on your ability, everybody's welcome. And you could just bump into somebody like what happened to me on my very first Parkrun. And because he was so friendly and we had a good chat, I went back next week. And as they say, the rest is history. Like everybody else, I've done my share of volunteering. I learned in 2018 to be an official Parkrun VI guide. So I guide regularly people that have got a visual impairment. And also I've managed to learn sign language. So I have learned the basics for the Parkrun run brief. I think we just need to, everybody makes to make an effort just to talk to each other in whatever language or whatever format that is. And Parkrun's for everybody, so let's see if we can communicate with everybody.
Well done, thank you, Mark.
No worries.
Changed my life in so many ways, but I think the biggest shock to the system and realisation was the 2018 London Marathon. As anyone will tell you, it all depends on the day, and that day wasn't my day, and I found that out at 7 miles. So for about 19 and a bit miles, it was walk, jog, limp, whatever you call it, but I was going to finish. And as I was going round all the streets of London, bearing in mind I don't live there, so many people were shouting at me and giving me a wave. And then I realised that we're all friends and friends of friends through Parkrun that were looking out for me, that knew my number. And it had just created a little community that got me across that finishing line. I'm never going to win the marathon, I'm never going to win a race, but it has opened the door and makes me welcome to a community that I never thought I would be involved in. I'm at track tonight with my running club. There are people here that win races, that have run with elites, but we're all together. And it doesn't matter how good or how fast or what size you are. We're just all runners together. Well, the biggest fear of not having running or a community, I'd have to say, is loneliness. I lost my gran on Christmas Eve, 2016. It was very traumatic. I can still remember a few hours later in the early hours of Christmas Day saying to my mum, I need to go to Parkrun, I need to feel normal. And I ran round South Manchester Parkrun with a friend called Sam. I explained to her what had happened, she just listened, we just ran. At a very difficult time, there was just 1 hour of normality, which gave me the framework and gave me the base to get through the next few days. I've often wondered what will happen when I stop running and if I'm going to lose that part of my life, but I'm very fortunate that I've got a running club that I joined again, that I heard about through Parkrun. I'm now a qualified England athletics coach. I'll still have that ability to give back to that running community, regardless of how well I'm actually running.